What's up? What's going on, guys? How y'all doing? Hey, Hannah, how are you? I know my wife's in there. She's about to go hop in the shower. We just got back home from my nephew's birthday party. We had such a good time with him. Just turned 5 years old. Shout out to Varian, little home. What's going on? You guys ready? Tonight we are playing Fist of the North Star. Ah. Hokuto No Ken on the Sega Master System. The game came out in the late 80s. I'm still driving home with Ariel. Yeah, no problem. Game came out in the late 80s and exclusive for the Sega Master System. It was actually they called it was the Mark III, Sega Mark III. Game is really cool. I think it's dope. It follows the anime pretty well if you ever watched the anime. It was really good as well. Trying to think of some other little minor facts. The game was then re-released back in America when they made the Sega Master System American Edition, but they retitled the game completely. They actually called it Black Belt because they figured that the Americans really weren't big into anime and they wouldn't know what Fist of the North Star was or the Hokuto No Ken series. So they kind of just like changed the sprites around. They remastered the music. They changed the title completely. And the game is still somewhat very similar. It is just a tad different, which depending on how well we do tonight in the original, we might go play the Black Belt so I can just show you the differences between the two games, which is really cool. But let's get into it. I'm not going to waste any time this evening. So we're going to hop right into the gameplay. We're going to start jamming out, start cursing, start going to all those different attacks that my boy Kenshiro likes to pull off. Fucking love the anime series. The anime series is so good. You guys are really into a violent, bloody anime that has a very hard-driven storyline, highly recommend watching Fist of the North Star series. Totally outrageous. Like, it's super well drawn. In my opinion, it's super well drawn, especially for its time, for it being a manga, and also an anime series from the 80s. It is fucking awesome with awesome music and awesome characters. And just like the death scenes and everything else that Kenshiro pulls off on all these enemies that he goes up against are fucking amazing. It is so cool. It's like so over the top. It's not even funny. So highly check it out. I think last time I saw it, it was on Crunchyroll. But I know you can find it online too. Highly recommend checking it out. And if you can't find this series, look up the movie. The movie's good too. The movie kind of just takes the whole anime itself. It just kind of compresses it into a nice hour and change worth of an. Really good too. All right, let's get into it. Let's flip this over. Let's get Sega loaded up here. Fusion on a good old static screen and load up this run. Which is nice is even though that this is the release, the Japanese release, what's cool, this is actually the translated version. So you can at least be able to read all this. The picture is badass. Yeah, the anime is pretty much drawn very similar to this photo back here. It's so good. It's so good. This is what the boss... So there's two parts in this gameplay. You have a side-scrolling section where you have to go through a stage and fight enemies to make it to a boss fight. This is just showing the preview of the first boss fight, which you fight against Shin. And you play in a zoomed-up, larger sprite character, and you have to beat Shin. And like each boss has a particular weakness on how you want to attack them. So the game was very well thought out when they decided to make this. This game came out when I was born. So this game is 34 years old. I turned 35 on October 1st. So first time is still really good. So chapter 1, it takes place just like in the manga, the Southern Cross Town. This is the first location that you see in the manga. Now, Kenshiro has 2 attacks. So he has a kick attack, which is what I like to use mostly because of its range. He also has a punch. You can also do a down punch, and you can also do a down kick, so you can actually give a sweep in. You also have a jump attack, so you have a jump and kick. And every now and then, you're going to see like an item that will zoom across the screen. We also have a super jump, so if we press down and up, not like that, if we go like this, we can actually jump up to the top of the screen. So the goal is to kind of make it to all these. So now, these are the Diamond Boys, or some of the henchmen. I don't know exactly who this one is supposed to represent. I forget all the character names, but I think it's like 3 sub bosses, and I think that actually was Heart. But they're basically the suits of playing cards. They were like the first enemies. Each time you beat a sub boss, you get a little bit of your health back, which is good. This game definitely ramps up in difficulty, especially when we get into stage 2. Stage 2 is pretty hard because the enemies then jump. Makes it a little more difficult to counter. So I know like there's Heart, there's Spade, there's Jack. I think this is Diamond. Either this is Diamond or this is Heart. One or the other. So he has a bow staff, so his weakness is doing little jump attacks at him and getting kicks in while you can. And the reason why the characters explode, so Kenshiro's abilities, because he has like this crazy pattern and he knows this particular martial arts, is that he can touch your pressure points in a particular fashion, which then make your body completely explode from the inside out, which is fucking awesome. So that's why, like, when you kick the sprites, they pop and explode into a bunch of pieces. So this guy can be a little bit of a troll, but we want him to jump over us, and as he's jumping, you can kick him. We can kind of get him into this loop. Come on. Alright, not bad. I want to say that was Spade. The next one we fight is Club, I think. And Club is going to be a fat guy, which we actually have to down punch him. We have to do the crouching punch. You have to hit him in his belly. Which is funny because in the anime, when he fights this character, when he punches his belly, his hand just gets absorbed. He does no damage to this guy's stomach. But in this game, that's actually the weak point. Can't punch him anywhere else. Have to hit him here, and eventually he'll pop. Come on. The Texan. Please, don't troll me. Oh, we're gonna get trolled on the first one. Sometimes you just hit it right, and he just explodes within like 3 attacks. The game has no continues, by the way. You just have lives. So you start with 3 lives, and you can gain lives the more points you get. But we'll probably see me play this a few times, so you'll get familiar with the stage quick. There's not many stages. I think that there's 8 stages total. The game does not take long to beat. It's just very difficult. It's definitely Sega hard. Well, I'm sorry. I've said this before. I've said this multiple times. I think the Sega Master System was such a better console than the NES. Like the colors, the graphics, the sprite animations. Like, this game looked amazing. For 86, this game is amazing. So this is our first boss, Shin. So Shin's, you just want to kind of do this. So it's jump back, jump forward, and kick. That's kind of his weakness, is getting jump kicks in on him. He's pretty fast. He does a lot of damage, too, when you get hit by him. Once we get a good pattern in... There we go. Now we have a pattern. Oh. There we go. Now we're good. We basically want him to keep attacking and not jumping around the screen. So what's going to happen is we're going to get his life bar to the lowest that we can get it. And then we have to hit him with a punch. And then we'll see a nice fun animation on his killing blow. And I wish I knew by heart exactly what each of the techniques that Kenshiro uses. But this is going to be like the 1,000 Fists or something like that. Like I said, I'm a big fan of the anime, but I'm not a gigantic weebo for it. So I don't know every single thing, but I know a good amount. So one more hit. Alright, that's it. So now he's not going to lose any more life. So now we have to get a high punch in. There it is. 1,000 Fist Punch! It was a doll, just like Yuria. You must save the real Yuria. So Shin had captured Yuria, basically Kenshiro's girlfriend, and we kind of like, make our way through all these bosses to we're trying to find her. So this is stage 2, Godland. And again, follows along with the anime when he goes to Godland, he bounty hunters. This game had a lot of inspiration, well, the anime, excuse me, had a lot of inspiration from the Mad Max series. It was like a wasteland, a super post-apocalyptic world that you're in. And there's a bunch of like these biker guys. They all travel. They're all looking for gasoline, water, and just resources. And they take slaves. Like the anime is very crazy. It's very good. This is definitely where the game will start to ramp up. Basically, who we're fighting here in this stage is we're going to be going up against, like, I guess it's the military of the God Hand. I don't remember the characters' names at all. But I do know that they're, like, military based. Like, one guy's going to have, his weapon is the whip. We're going to fight another guy that throws swords at us. And then we fight the boss. These guys are relentless, man. Come on. The thing that's hard with the Japanese version compared to the American version is that they don't give you a lot of power-ups. You very rarely get to see a power-up fly across the screen. It only happens once in a while. Where in the American version, you get power-ups pretty frequently. You get like an invincibility power-up, you get health. This game was definitely a lot more difficult than the... Alright, so here's our first boss. Here's the guy with the whip. And we want to kind of get in and get our kicks on him. If he allows us to. Sometimes we can get him trapped in a corner. And we can get really good attacks in. Ugh. There we go. Alright. One down. We got a little bit of life back, but kind of sucks because I know that we're probably not going to live before we get to the next boss. The next boss, he throws a couple knives at us in the beginning. And a little difficult to dodge. Oh, I didn't want to jump. That was accidental. So his punch is good, but his kick has... It's easier to figure out where the frame is for the kick. You know that the kick is going to connect. Easier to time the kick than it is the punch in this game. Even though he's known... Kenshiro's known for his fists. But he does kick a lot, too. There's a lot of shit. There was also another movie of Fist of the North Stars as well, besides the anime. There was a live-action Fist of the North Star movie, which was on Netflix not that long ago. I don't know if it's still there or not. Yeah, I knew we weren't going to make it past that part. It gets crazy. We got to keep pushing forward. And I was getting trolled. I didn't have that much life. The live-action movie is really cool, too. I loved it as a kid. I thought it was awesome. I don't know how well... It's been a long time since I've watched it, so I don't know how well it's actually held up compared to the anime. But it was also really cool. You can also check that out. I remember renting it a bunch. Wow, man, my hit scan is difficult. They just not let me hit these people. Hit the punches in this time. Like some levels, like you'll notice like certain attacks just do better than others. Just wave after wave. Okay, we're coming up to the next boss soon, I think. Like the screen will stick, then we'll know we're there. Man, some life would be great. Like I said, this game does not like to give you power-ups. Not the Japanese version. This was the, again, if this was the American version, we'd have power-ups flying across the screen to where we can use that super jump to get the power-ups. When they jump over you, it's the worst. Okay. But now the knives. Oh. This is... You know, I was running this game a couple days ago, just getting my hands back into it. I did way better. I'm doing bad right now. Kicks. Bro, stop kicking me. Off of me. Man, then especially if you get tag teamed like that, like if you get people on both sides, they'll just do so much damage, which I've taken so many hits already. Yikes. All right, so it looks like we'll be dying again and heading back to the beginning. We'll get to try this round again. I know I can get through the stage. Like I said, the game is hard. It's just you have to pay attention. You just gotta take your time and pace yourself through the waves of enemies as they keep coming. And kind of make a guess whether or not, if they don't jump, we're fine. It's when they jump over you. For some reason, I keep thinking of Chuck Norris. Yeah. I forgot who the original actor was that played Kenshiro in the live action movie. I thought he did a really good job. Fuck. Fucking knife guy. Welcome back to Southern Cross Town. Time to get good, Gary. We gotta fight Shin again. Alright, we'll get through this. I didn't want to do this with save states, but I think what all happens is after each level, I'll at least save as we get to the next level. We'll use a save state, just so this way we can play the game and not have to keep repeating over and over and over again. This is a game that I've always, like I said, I've always loved this game. Well, the English version. The original Black Belt, the third boss is very difficult. You fight like a sumo wrestler, and he's very trolly. But the game is fucking awesome. It's like when I switch over to my fists, I tend to lose my range and not know where I have to hit. Oh yeah. Alright, that was actually really good. Now if we can get the same thing, another quick round with the fat guy, I'll be happy. I feel like you keep gaining forward momentum when you actually do the front punch. So now we just need good transition with our jumping boy. Okay, nice. Very good round. Okay. Kicks. Come on. Come on. Dude, I'm hitting you in the stomach, die. Sometimes you'll hit him like 2 times in the stomach and he'll just explode. Other times he just takes a beating, which I don't get. Back to Shin. We just have to get him. Once we get the momentum of doing this, we'll be able to beat Shin. We want the high kicks. Transition to punching. It's when he starts bouncing around and he wants to change and transition is when it gets a little more unpredictable. Or just like figuring out the exact hit point. There it is. Oh. Yeah. I super jumped by accident. You gotta use these cheap techniques to beat these bosses. Did it on purpose. You can't just go and attack him. Think you're gonna win. Goes crazy. Want to take a look here what my save state keys are. Save state F5. What we're gonna do is once we get to God Hand stage, I'll hit F5. We'll get a save state going from here. That way we can keep at least replaying the levels. Especially now that I have 3 lives, like we're doing really good. Actually, we have 4 lives. We gotta level up. Great. Here, and we'll click that save state. We'll get this going. This way we can at least just keep starting from here. Or like even if we get like a good round against the whip. I gotta remember is like when I see the jump, you gotta step back. If you step back, you don't get surrounded when they jump at you. Sometimes they'll do that. They'll jump above. Then, of course, do that stupid land in front. Okay, that worked out. Good fake. Run. Okay. Oh. Here we go with that bullshit. We're okay. Alright. Nice. Just want to save it after that fight, because that was actually a really good fight. We have a lot of life. Now let's see if we can make it to the knife guy. So when Sega introduced this game, they didn't make a part 2 until I want to say the Sega Master System was when they came out with another Fist of the North Star game. But they did make a game called Vigilante, which took a lot from Kung Fu, but you could definitely see the inspiration from Black Belt or from Hokuto No Ken from this particular Fist of the North Star game. Because it has not a lot of the same mechanics, but it also has that same kind of feel where it's this nice side-scrolling, you get attacked from both ends, everything dies in one hit, except, of course, for bosses, and you have life meters on your bosses. And they put so many... So they had limitations. They could only put, I want to say it was 4 sprites on screen at a time. But these sprites, their hitboxes can be so tight. When they jump in on you, man, they have that stupid short-range kick that they can bust off. Yeah, if we don't get... There's no life power up, man. That's what stinks. We took a lot of damage on the travel over here. No. So quick. I'm gonna take a pull, but we'll wait. Alright, come on. Focus. You can do this. Oh, nice. We actually... That was... So that P... That gives us invincibility. But with that, we're gonna take advantage. And just try to keep the 3 sprites on screen. That was the first time I've ever seen power-up come up. That's great. I think it happened when I was first trying the game out. It gave me 1. Nice. Ow. All right. As I get my ass handed to me by these fucking goons. Awesome. All right. Next is fighting the Colonel. Colonel's pretty easy. Colonel's very weak to the punching. You can just kind of walk in on him and just punch him, and he gets stunned, and you can get a lot of good attacks in. But with the Colonel here, you actually have to defeat him with a kick. Now he starts punching to the face. Oh! Oh! That was actually a different death. I thought it was the kick that does it. I think that's on Black Belt, where you actually have to get the kick in. And the kick just does like a bunch of kicks. Where that one, you actually did a pressure point attack where he touched his forehead and made him explode. But here we are in the villainy prison. So now this is more like the first level. So these characters, I don't believe that these enemies will jump at you. They'll have a little bit more of an easier time navigating and attacking the... And I think that there's only one sub-boss. Or there might be one more. I don't remember. When I was doing the test run, I actually didn't make it to this stage. This is good. Back. Yeah, that's it. Now we're at the boss. So this boss, we're fighting the devil. Oh. Yikes. Okay. He does a lot of damage if he jumps on you. Yes! We did it, just at the nick of time. Oh no, we still died. The game like broke. We just broke the game. That was awesome. I've never seen that. Yeah, he killed us and we killed him at the same time. We even did the final death attack too. Yeah, we still got owned. Ah, those flames. There we go. We got him this time. Demon has been destroyed. Next, you must challenge the Legend of Cassandra. Find Toki. The Cassandra prison. So now we have a new enemy, I believe, in the prison. So these guys actually have axes. So this is the axe gang. And we also have these fucking birds. These birds can ruin runs. And these axe guys do a lot more damage than the random foot soldiers do. But the birds make it a fucking nightmare because they keep swooping in on you. If they miss, it's fine. Alright. Now we have this guy. Which he likes to try to run and charge you. You just want to kick him off the screen. Jump over his charge. I forget what this character's name was. This is another cool character. Oh man, his whips. Thanks. Oh. Dude. He fucked me up. He fucked me up. Alright, so we can duck the swoop. Pretty much. Almost duck the swoop. Not really. You really can't duck it. I thought you could duck the swoop at least. At least the bird's not doing that much damage. We won't focus on the birds. Okay. Now we're back to this guy. Need really good jump kicks. Over him. Nice. Okay, really good. Far so good. Oh, so I mean, when you get enemies on both sides of you, the game gets so much harder. Son of a gun. That's okay. At least we don't have to fight the guy again, I don't think. Okay, good. Man. Guys take out so much life. Alright. Now we got the twins. These are the two guards. Oh! We need to get there with a good amount of life. They do a lot of damage. You can like kick the ninja stars, but even that's hard. Like once you kill one of them, they're not that bad. But it's getting that first kill on the guard. Get off of me. Nice. All right. Okay, so Toki is actually a good guy. All right. There's a way to, because he tries to counter your attack. So I know that there's a way to beat him where he'll counter and then you'll actually get a hit in. There's a way to beat him. Gotta remember how to do it. That is not the way. You have to go to the back. Yeah, because you want him to counter and then you can get a hit. See. There we go. All right. All right, we won. Kenshiro has passed the test in the midst of the Battle of Toki. Teaches Ken the Fist of Gentleness. Yeah, she actually almost have to pretty much die. Then he just submits. This is the Holy Cross Mausoleum. Now we're back to enemies that jump at you. This is like the God Hand stage again. That's the thing. They just kind of like recolored the stages, where in the American version of this game, the stages actually almost all look differently. They definitely put a lot more work into the stages for Black Belt. But Black Belt also has one of the ugliest covers of any game I've ever seen. It's just this stupidly drawn foot. It's so dumb. And instead of Kenshiro wearing his gauntlets with his pads, with shoulder pads and spikes, you're playing as this dude that has a black belt. He's in a white gi. All right, so now we got the Flamethrower brothers. I forgot how hard. Okay, one's done. So with one of them being done, it's not that bad. Nice. Okay. Even though I might die, just because we got to here and we killed the flame boys, we'll make a save state. Even though, I mean, we beat the guy. So even no, if we'll actually take a death here. Yeah, we'll take a death. We still have 2 lives. That's fine. That way we can at least be here at full. We can make our way through to this stage. Chapter 5. Now. If they just stay running, we're fine. When they jump, the jumping is what leads me to dying. Or being swarmed. Then you just can't time that kick in correctly with a punch. These are the last 2. Come on. Oh, we have to fight the flame boys again. Okay. Flame twins are dead. Oh god, this stage is short. I don't think there's any other sub-bosses. It's just them. But because of that, it actually starts you from the exact beginning. Okay. That's okay. As long as we're playing cautious. We don't get too fucked up. We'll make it to the end and be able to fight the boss. I remember sitting for hours as a kid trying to figure this game out. Oh, it's actually another version. I didn't know we had to fight them twice. Yikes. I did not know I had to fight them twice. Okay. Alright, so we actually need to do that a lot better. Okay. Fair enough. I didn't know it was 2 rounds of them. I mean, 1 round of the Flamethrower Brothers are enough. Kick, kick. Oh. Right. Oh. Dang. Try that again. Oh. That was bad. Oh, yeah. Here we go. This is the shit of this game. Okay. Nice. Okay, good. We actually got the glitch right there. Alright, hang on. Because you can get them locked into a wall, and you can combo them, which I'm surprised that we actually got one of them. Nice. Now it's to get through the rest of the stage with this much life. You just need good enemy placement, and we'll fine. Yes. Hey. Now it's our boy. So fighting against this boss, you can only hit him in certain spots. So it's either a high kick, it's either a kick to the head, punch to the chest, or a low punch. Kind of have to guess where he's going to take damage. Ooh. Alright. Souther is hard, man. Okay, so it's not a kick. Okay, head kick worked. Mm. Yes, this is what we wanted. That little combo doesn't happen enough. Son of a bitch. Damn it. Souther is going to be the hardest. He's definitely the hardest boss because you have to figure out where to hit him. Chest punch now. Please, just let me get the punch. Okay. Ah. Get a vape. Get some Pepsi. All right, let's go. Okay, head kick. Let me know it's a chest punch. Man, that combo he does is so ruthless. I wish it would just indicate where you needed to hit him. That way you know what to go for. So it's this. Okay. Chest punch. Low kick. Not a low kick. Low punch. Low punch. All right. Head kick. Low kick. Head kick. Might be a chest punch now. Chest punch. Head kick. Oh. Chest punch. Low punch. Back away while he attacks. They're going for a jump kick. Ooh. Got him. Yes. Gotta catch him. The last hit has to be caught in midair with a punch to finish off Souther. The battle is drawing close to the end. At last comes the showdown. Bro, your destiny awaits you. Legend of Rao. This is actually... So I didn't realize that there is only 6 chapters in this game. This is the last boss. This is it. This battle against my boy here is tough. But luckily, we just gotta be good. Just can't get mixed up by him so much. Okay, even life point. Ooh. Oh, got that jump kick in first. Alright, we're gonna go to the one life. Here is where we will save right here as the walk-in. Trying to get him with the super jumps is hard. Ooh. Man, he gets you with such minor hits. When you think you might have him. It's like, you can't block. You see, you get hit, you don't. Yeah, walking in on Rao is not the way to go. Walking in on those attacks is bad. Sausage dog. So close. This guy reminds me of Ric Flair, right? No! we were so close. There we go. Nice. Ugh. I have no regrets for the life I have lived. Dun, 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 dun. Yes. And here's our girl. Ken embraces Yuria for not knowing how much time they have. They shall spend the days in living in peace. That's it. That is Hokuto no Ken on the Mark III Japanese version of Black Belt. Or Black Belt's actually the American version of Hokuto no Ken. Which is so good. Such a good game. And then we're going to have a little subtitle, a little credit roll. I wish I knew kanjis. I don't know what that says. But it is cool. Get a little tune. Big track at the end. And that's it. That's the end of that game. So let's switch over. We definitely have an hour here. So let's go jump into Black Belt for you guys so you can see difference. So we'll play the American version. Oh. Black Belt has the music is great. This is the game that I grew up playing. Dun, 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 dun. So some things are different. Some things are changed. Like they don't have like name levels to the names. The character sprites are different, but you actually have. I love the music for the levels. I used to play this game so often, like I would literally that sub weapon that just went above us. That's actually an invincibility. I have to pay attention where this actually will give us a bunch of things. The only one we don't want to collect is a black one. There's a black thing that'll fly across the screen. The blacks are bad. They're bombs. So they changed the sprite work on him. So he no longer has the face paint. He's not in the blue. Kenshiro. So that was life. So pieces of sushi will fly across the screen for health. And then you have the red kanji symbols that fly across the screen. And those are invincibility. But pretty much this game is going to play almost identical. That was yeah, it's a super short game. It's only 6 levels. The games back then, again, understand that this was the first game for the console. So that was the first game for the console in the Japanese release. So they made it to where the game was just really hard. They gave you it's a short game, but the game is so difficult. As you saw, I mean, I used a bunch of save states. The key with these games is just to get really, really good. But once you get good, so now that we got the kanji, we get the power up, we get the change of music. The key is to figure out the full pattern of this game, and you just get better and better the more you play it. Growing up, I had this pattern down packed. We didn't have save states. I wasn't playing it on a PC. I didn't have the opportunity to save the game. You just had to run through, and I would do full run-throughs. No problem on the original. This one. But I was testing this one out too, and I had a tough time beating the third boss, so we might have to use a save state there. The third boss has changed. Instead of fighting the devil, you actually fight a sumo wrestler. And the sumo wrestler is a lot harder. He has no remorse to your attacks. But there's a way to counter almost each of the bosses. So now we fight the fat guy, which is the same thing. So you gotta punch his stomach. See, that one's so much easier. The hit detection on the American version is a lot better. So now we fight Ryu. So instead of this being Shin, and it's the same technique. Just like when we fought Shin. It's this up jump kick. Just that Ryu in this, he does way more damage than Chin does. Chin does a good amount of damage, but he takes a lot of life off of you when you get hit. The music, the boss battle music is so much better on this than it is on the Japanese version. This music is so good. The chiptune is fantastic. It even has bridge work, like chorus. We just got a life up. Now we gotta land a punch in. There we go. Got it. If this was actually Kenshiro, that's exactly what he'd be doing right now. Like the stage is different. This here, like I don't know who you're trying to save. I don't remember. I don't know if it's a girlfriend or not, but you don't get that cutscene where you find the doll, where you find the fake girl. See, this is the Fist of the North Star is an anime I'd love to watch with Dory. I think you would really like it if you sat and got into it with me. I think we watched a couple episodes at one point, but then they took it off of Hulu. Yes, okay. Take that invincibility. So now this is like the streets of this is like reminds me of New York, or like being up in Boston or something. You know what I mean? By the water, by the waterfront. So now we have the Tamer. Okay, we killed him. Although this game doesn't consider it as being Fist of the North Star, maybe it's on Crunchy. I think it is. You can look it up. I'd love to watch it with you. I think that you would actually really enjoy the story, because the story is really good. At least I think so. The anime is like, not gonna lie, it's 80's, so it's old, but it's still really good. I think it's still very strong. I think it still holds up very well. I think Fist of the North Star was like one of the first animes I truly watched besides the Berserk series, which I watched in Portugal during one of the family vacations that we took when I was a kid. So here's the fight against Colonel, which his name is now Hawk, and here we're like on a rooftop, and go fight N. I don't know what N is, but pretty much the same technique. My boy likes to get the fist. Punches work best on him. Now we start doing the up punch. We go into a kick. So the kick is on this one. Oh. He dies and explodes. So as a kid growing up playing this game, I had no idea why they exploded. I just thought it was cool, but growing up and then eventually watching the actual anime on what this game was based off of and what the original game was really like, know that they explode because of the pressure point touches that Kenshiro has, his ability from the stars happened to him. Pretty fucking awesome. They literally explode from the inside. Their body gets all like bubbly, their heads get big, and then pop. Oh. Now we got red ninjas here. We got this really cool like countryside Japan. Like the bamboo growing in the back. They even have parallax scrolling, which is pretty freaking cool. As you can see the parallax scrolling abilities. You see it happening from the stonework on the bottom of the ground. As we're walking, it's kind of nice. It adds that effect of movement. Alright. So now we're on to what I consider being the hardest boss in this game, because the sumo dude sucks. You have to jump over him first. Oh, he does so much damage. Okay. The bane of my existence. Mm. Man, we can't even, like, you touch him, you get hit. Okay. Oh, I was waiting for that. Got him. So cool. 100 slaps to the chest. Fucking beaten. Gunta. Okay. Oh, also, our character name in this is Ricky. Ricky, as in Ricky Martin. So this is the jail level, or what would be the jail level. Of course, we have the birds here, and then we have the guys with the swords. Instead of the axe gang, this is the sword gang, and they're just dressed up as ninjas. Same fighter, almost. I said this one's dressed up in, like, in a red suit. Ooh. Okay, good, we got him. Yeah, life. See, it's nice. This game is definitely more forgiving because they give you life, which is huge. Getting power-ups and getting health items is awesome. And the game likes to throw them to you. Here's the two guards. They just color swapped. They have almost the same attacks, same weapons, of course. Oh, why are we getting trolled? Die. Okay, we need that. Definitely needed that sushi right there. That was great. That was a life up. Okay, and that's the end of the stage. So as a kid fighting Oni, this was the hardest boss for me because I had no idea how to beat him. But he's going to be beaten the same way as we beat our boy Toki. I want to keep getting the kicks in on him. Yes. Same way. So he tries to counter your attacks. And the game makes it to where you have to kill him that way. The only way you can win. By basically dying and then you're able to get the final hit in. He takes exactly the amount of life that you need. Chapter 5? So now we're basically back at the city again, but now it's dark. Take that. That's invincibility. Now we don't take any damage. It'd be nice to get to the sub-boss with it, but I don't think it's going to happen. Come on. Nice. So it's nice that we actually get the flame guys here, but they don't have levels to jump on, which is great. So it makes it a little bit easier to fight them. Oh, that would have been great if I got that power up. Oh, getting fucked up. No. Oh, we got fucked up. Oh, man, that sucks. I wasn't expecting all that. We got cornered, we got surrounded. We're gonna have to fight the flame guys again. Oh, and I missed the invincibility there on the jump. That's okay. That was a really good round. That was a very, very good round. Okay, get that life. Yeah, when they jump right on top of you, man. Boxer guys like to fucking punch you instead of kicking you. Grab that sushi. No. That's okay. Maybe we'll get a bit around here. That happens. Like sometimes if you go for the duck punch, you crouch and punch them, you don't get that so hard of a transition. We'll just save here again real fast. Nice. Oh, missed it. That would have been good. That would have been security right there. There we go. Okay. Get off me. That power up was huge. We actually fight these guys 3 times. Oh. I'm trying. Oh, good. We did it. Okay. So, same boss. I gotta figure out his combos. Chest punch, low kick, low punch. Low punch next. Okay. So we know the high kick to start. Then it's a punch in the chest. He'll let me. We're not gonna win with that much life. Kick. Punch maybe? Let's punch. Full punch. Yep. Oh. Oh, so close. Okay. Like almost figured out his pattern. So close. Almost want to say it's a low kick. Nope. Not. Not a low kick. High kick. Jumping kick. Low punch. Okay. Oh, we had him too, man. Yeah, I don't want him to get that kick in. All right, we've got the low punch in that time, so I think now it's the chest punch. Kick. Head kick. Low kick. So close. Got him. Waiting for the jump. You had to be a punch at the end like that. Okay, so now that we fought Rita, that's like the only female character we actually fight in the game. And now chapter 6. So here we go. Last boss. Again, it's Wang. Ooh. Oh yeah, Wang is gonna be... Wang is tough. Okay. Hey Wang. Lick my Wang, bro. Tut 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 tut. Damn. Here we go. Let's do this. Alright, Wang. Bro, let me breathe. Dude, it's not fair that they have invincibility frames. They can literally just run through you. Can't hit them. Hmm. Okay, come on. Okay, you can't. You definitely can't trade. Trading does not work. It's messed up. He like freezes in the midair, and then he hits you on the way down. It's so butt. Oh. Mm. So close, man. So close. You just need the advantage. Now I'm not getting any kind of countering attacks in. For a second there, I thought I was going to be able to cheap him out like that. Okay, alright, I think I have a little bit of a strategy. Jeez. He just does so much more damage than I do. That kick, man, got crazy range. We were close. It was actually really good. We actually got like down to halfway. Ooh, ooh, you bastard. The fact that they can like he can move right out of the way as I attack, but I can't. Ugh. Damn him. Yeah, fuck it. You get your ass handed to you if you just try to fight him like that. That's crazy. Stupid. Walked right into 3 attacks. But for every one of his attacks, it's literally 2 of mine for damage. Crazy. What? Dude, come on. Come on. Come on. Give me a break. I don't know how I used to beat this dude as a kid, bro. Like, it's crazy. I spent way too much time playing this game. Remember that there was a way to do this without making this so difficult. Man, we were doing so good in the beginning, and then we just fucking crap out. Come on, jump at me. Fucker. I tried timing it. And we're down to one hit. One hit. Game's nuts. This is nuts. Talking about trolling. This dude's an ultimate boss troll. I don't know how I was able to get those 3 punches off, but that was awesome. I'd like more of that, please. Not that. Okay. Okay. Come on. Let's go. Bring it on. Jeez. Jesus. Can't even get a swing in. At that point, you just trying to just button mash him to death, and you still can't even do that. Fun. Yeah. Yes. Fucking found the counter. Dun, 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 dun. So freaking cool, man. Get no chat boxes, no dialogue, but so be it. Except for this part. So you finally defeated the boss and temporarily brought peace to the world. Now with the experience you've gained and Kyoko's love to sustain you, continue the battle onward into even more rousing victory. Ugh. So good. What a lovely short game. So good for its time. Then of course you get the ending card again, which is just the kanji symbol, red screen. And that's it. That was it. That's it. That's Black Belt and Hokuto No Ken for the Sega Master System. Really, really sweet games. We still got about a half hour here, so I'm going to make a little bit of a change. Let me get my cursor over here. I think, for right now, I think we're going to play some Vigilante. Since we're in the spirit of this. Just changing my title real fast. Okay. Throw on the fun of these beat 'em ups. Let's see how far we can get into Vigilante. If I can remember this game. This is another game that took inspiration from Kung Fu on the NES. It was an arcade game, and then they ported it over to the Sega Master System. Game's hard. This game is hard. I remember that much. The gangs they've taken over the town. It's up to you to defend your turf. The rogues they've taken Maria. Only you can get her back. Here we go. So in this one, we actually get to have weapon pickups. So the enemies don't attack you, they hug you. Which is weird. And they fly off screen. So that guy there also had nunchucks on him, and he takes 2 hits to obviously kill. Maria! Nope. And in order to get the guys off you have to shake the paddle. You have to go left and right. Just like in Kung Fu. Hugging is way worse. I agree. Especially if you're a person that doesn't like to be touched. You know, yeah. And then it's this game, the jump is by pressing the 1 and 2 buttons. You have to press A and B at the same time in order to jump. And then of course this boy has a gun. Okay, so this is coming up to the first boss battle. Oh no, I forgot he picks us up. Oh, there's a way to beat him. Oh, that's not the way. There's a way where you control almost all of these bosses into hitting you a specific way, and you can just get your hits in for free. No, let me go. He's a big bully. There we go. Now we got his number. Okay. Level 1 done. The thing is, I don't remember how to get... So he'll, like, randomly jump kick? There's a way to always make him jump kick? Jump kick? I do it. Okay, I think I got it. Now we're in the junkyard. Nope. There's a pair of nunchucks coming up. Nunchucks are key. Oh, got smacked with a pipe. Don't hug me. Off of me. Ugh. The hugs of death. The fucking hugs of death. Okay. Here's the boss. This boss likes to run away like a little pussy. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is the glitch. So you can actually hit him. I forgot you could just crouch and punch him to death like this. It's so bad. So this game had great hit detection, and you know, as you can see here, this is the best way to beat an enemy. Is you ghost punch him to death. We'll push this van out of the way, and we'll head over to stage 3. This game is also quite short as well. There's not that many stages. The van is heading for the bridge. Time is running out. So now on the bridge is where the game definitely likes to ramp up, because now you have to jump over these characters. Actually, almost want to gotta smack them off the bike, which is hard. So we're supposed to jump kick them. Ugh. Got knife guys. Get off of me. The gun guys, man. Homeboy with a gun. Not cool, bro. We'll continue. Okay, good. So at least when you continue, you actually have a few continues. That's what we want, is on those jump kicks. Punch that guy right in his face. Mm. Okay. Smack you with the nunchucks. Oh! Is it good? Ah, we were so close. Ugh, let me get stabbed. Little bitch. Luckily, if we die, at least we get like halfway through the stage. Okay, I remember how to beat him now. I lied. Okay, alright. You actually can get here on Better Life. Punch him, man. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Also a strategy to fight this guy, too. I gotta remember it. Like, we had a little bit there when he was, like, running and jumping at me. Oh. Fucking huggers. Off of me. Damn it. Lost the nunchucks again. Makes it so much harder when we lose the nunchucks. It's so good. Okay. Thought we might have had him there. Because, like, you can get it to where if you hit him on a certain rhythm, pretty much one-shot him and just keep hitting him. Ugh. Oh, we have him now. Now we figured him out. Okay, we gotta wait for him to run in. Got him. Oh. You punch them so hard, they fall off the face of the earth. Still have not rescued her. The rogues are heading downtown. Okay, let's go. Hmm. No. They choke you to death. They just hug you and they choke the fucking life out of you. Not cool, man. Ugh. Let me go, man. Let me go, bro. Ugh. Yikes. Okay, alright. Keep getting trolled by these fucking dudes. Okay, nunchuck. Bro. Suck. You suck. This guy actually have to drop kick almost. Oh, cheap. There we go. Whew. Hard stage. Bro, I swear to God. Get off of me. Fucking gun guy. Alright. Head up. Stage 4. So now they're on your turf. This is your last chance. Again, very, very short game. This is the last stage. This is perfect. Ah! Fuck. Would have loved to kept those nunchucks there. Hmm. Okay. This is a very, very important nunchuck. This one we don't want to lose. Okay. This. Now, last boss. And we're going to cheese him out. This is why we couldn't lose this nunchuck. This was super important to keep this last nunchaku. Oh. As he gets into range, you just got to smack him with the nunchuck. Okay. Try that again. You can see Maria's there. She's waiting for us to save her. Ah, oh, you suck. This is such a cheap way to beat him, but this is one of the only ways. The game does not like it if you try to do something else. My bro in his overalls. When we're trying to do this, basically he's wearing a bathrobe with a skull in the back of it, which is awesome. There it is. Hooray! Alright guys, that's Vigilante on the Sega Master System. This game I beat fucking a gazillion times as a kid. I would throw this on with a bowl of cereal and sit in front of the TV for hours continuously saving Maria. There was a whole bunch of techniques that I had like remembered as playing. Kind of just like ran through this, just wanted to beat it. So way to go, dude. You saved Maria, you prevailed, and the rogues bit the dust. The Vigilante rules the city. Roll credits. Wow, I'm so glad we got to beat some fucking awesome games of my childhood tonight. It was so good. So fun. I'm cheesing. It's great to play these games again. Feels good. It was such a fun little game. And again, it's super short, but it definitely would chew up your quarters at the arcade. Let me get some awesome chip tunes. Dope. We did it. We saved her. I'm not sure if we get another little screen or if that's just it. I think you have to actually like physically press restart at this point. That's it. Yeah, that's the end of the game. Awesome. All right. Well, guys, tonight was a fun stream. It was definitely a bit of a shorter stream for everybody. Um, just because, of course, of what happened today and with my nephew's birthday and all, and to come on kind of late. But thank you guys for joining and hanging out with me. It's almost midnight. I'm exhausted today. I had a very very long day, so I'm gonna end the stream here. So we played 3 games. Tomorrow we're gonna play the follow up to the Hokuto No Ken. We're gonna play the Sega Genesis version of the game. That one is totally different. It's the animations for the game are way fucking cooler. There's actually blood in the game too, so like when you punch an enemy, its head fucking explodes, which is dope. And especially for like the Genesis, like it was like refreshing. The game though, it is not translated, so it is in all Japanese. So I have no idea what any of the titles say, but it's still really cool to kind of run through and just show you that game as well. I think that you guys are gonna definitely enjoy it. If you enjoy it tonight, you will absolutely enjoy it tomorrow evening. Thank you all for tuning in and watching along. And again, I'll be back on tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be back to normal schedule as long as nothing else happens in the world or in my life. We should be good to go. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you guys have a wonderful evening and take care. Peace.